A deep state is defined as a body of people, typically influential members of government agencies or the military, believed to be involved in the secret manipulation or control of government policy. The term deep state is first thought to have been used in Turkey in the context of an attempted assassination on a politician. Matthew Parkhill, who created the Fox drama, spoke about the concept of a deep state, explaining, "This idea that beneath the governments it doesn't matter who you elect, and I hate to say this on the back of our election history in the UK right now, because it just carries on." In the drama, a shady government figure is seen sitting behind a desk in London pulling all the strings and representing the deep state. But how accurate is this depiction of the so-called deep state? Is there really a deep state in the UK? Deep State release date. Cast, trailer, plot. Does the UK have a deep state? In an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk, security expert Clive Reedman spoke about whether there really was a deep state. Reedman has worked in human identification, biometrics and forensics and has had interaction with some of the highest levels of government. He started off his career in the fingerprint branch of New Scotland Yard in the 80s before training as a senior crime scene investigator. Eventually, he moved to the Home Office to assist with the automated fingerprint identification system, NAFIS, project. Although Reedman is now semi-retired, he still offers insight into the world of security and intelligence. WHO stars in Deep State on Fox? On the notion of a deep state, Reedman said, "Yes, I do think such things do exist." He explained that it was however hard to determine how powerful and all-encompassing a deep state in the UK would be. He added, "Whether they exist at the same levels you see in popular fiction, or whether they're more sort of tentative, based on what I would call the maintenance of the state. This close situation we have throughout the world, is another question." Reedman said that the deep state in Britain was probably more about the maintenance of the status quo and retaining the wealth of the nation to prevent the nation becoming destabilized. He stressed that there was nothing criminal about a deep state but just the way it has to be. Perhaps most worryingly, he suggested that there was nothing secretive about the deep state, explaining, "Have I witnessed one? We all have. It's probably that we just don't realize that's what's occurring." How to watch Deep State online continued, because it's underground or because it's so established that it's hiding in plain sight. It's one of my favorite phrases because a lot of what's going on in society is exactly that. There are things that seem to be so obvious that of course are missed or they're ignored or accepted. Reflecting on the history of the deep state, Reedman suggested that it had always been around throughout history in different forms. We still have as head of state an unelected person. You can argue is just there because of an accident of birth. Nothing's changed in centuries and centuries, but we accept it.